friends, welcome to Explodas. Today we'll see how to start a blog in WordPress. So either you can come to my site explodas.com and you can check the step-by-step process. Else you can continue with the video. I'll tell you how to select the hosting, which is the main part of a blog to be successful or not. Of course, the content you are going to write on the blog is the most important part. But still, if your WordPress is not optimized properly with the web hosting, then also it is a problem. So how to choose it? If you ask me which hosting is good for your blog, then I'll tell you go with the recommendation of WordPress. So what WordPress says? There are 3 hosting providers out of thousands out there in the market: Bluehost, DreamHost, and SiteGround. You can go with anyone. I have provided a link in the description with all these hosting providers link and the price. The features are almost same for all these hosting providers. Like you'll get a free SSL, free domain name, free email, customized email addresses. You can have unlimited storage, you can have unlimited bandwidth for all these hosting providers. This Hostinger is very cheap, like almost free. You can go with that, but there is a little change for compared to other hosting providers. There actually they don't have cPanel, they have hPanel, which is customized one, and some important features only are there, but it is quite enough to start a blog with that. So there is no much confusion in hosting. You can either go with the link I have provided in the description, or you can go directly to the hosting site. The price will be same for both the case. So for easier access, you can click on the link. You'll just go with the Bluehost or DreamHost. They are the best in the market for now. Bluehost is having 2 million customers, more than 2 million customers who is running their website on Bluehost. $3.95 is nothing. You can start with the Bluehost. Click on the link provided in the description. It will take you here. You can see the plans are starting from $3.95. So click on get started. You can see the plans. One is basic, plus, choice, and pro. So what is the difference? It is very simple. Don't get confused here. Just go with the basic plan if you are going to host a single website. If you are going to host multiple websites, go with the plus plan. Because this is more than enough for starting a blog. Here this basic plan can handle up to 25,000 visitors per month. So that is quite enough for starting a blog. In future, if you want to upgrade, you can go with the upgrade anytime with a single click, and the money you have already paid will be adjusted with that. So select this one. Here the best part is that they are giving a domain name for you for free of cost. If you are going to buy a hosting from bluehost.com, so you can either select it here, or you can later also add the domain name into your hosting if you are not decided the domain name. Also, if you have purchased the domain name from somewhere else, you can use that one as well. So we'll go with a domain. We'll go next. Here you have to give some basic details, and here there are 3 plans. If you go with the 12 months, it will be cost you around $5.95 per month, but the best option is go with the 36-month plan. Will save a lot of money. So here you don't forget to deselect these things, which is not that important for now. It will reduce your bill. You can provide your card details, signatures, or the CVV. the expiry date. Also, you can have more payment options where you can pay with the PayPal as well. Then you have to select and give submit. Then you will have the Bluehost hosting in your back. So you'll get an email from them within 2 to 3 minutes with your credentials of logging into the website. Then you have to install the WordPress, which is very user friendly in Bluehost. If you go to the Bluehost login, it is very easy to install the WordPress. Inside that, you just need to click on my site. There you'll have the option create site. Click on that create site, and you'll have to give your site name, your tagline, the short description of the site, what you are going to provide for the users, for the readers. You can skip it for now. You can go to the next step. You can select the domain from here, and you can deselect these plugins. There are some suggested plugins by Bluehost. If you need it, you can install it. If you don't know, you just skip it, deselect them. Then the installation will take either hardly 1 minute or 2 minutes, and you will have the username and password on your screen. So go to the link provided here. The link usually like your website name and the /WordPress admin. You can either go click here and go, or you can bookmark a page, bookmark a site name with your website name /WP admin. That is the default for any WordPress login. So go to there and provide your username, provide your password, save it, and logging in if it is a personal computer. Then we'll have the dashboard, the first look of the WordPress. So let us understand first what is this all features about. The first one is the dashboard, the home screen. Here you can draft, you can create a post, you can check how many post pages are there inside your WordPress. Then what's going on in events and news section in WordPress. You can remove these features if you don't want to see whenever you log into your WordPress. So how to do that? We'll just deselect what we don't want, like site health we don't want, at a glance is okay, activity is not required, quick draft, keep it. Now this is a better look. Whatever updates will come from plugins, themes or WordPress, can do that update. In post, you can either create a post, you can check all these posts, all categories you can create, and tags you can create. Media, you will have all those images, files, the data you will upload into your WordPress site will become here. You can create here the pages for your website, like the about us, contact form. You can moderate the comments here. In appliances, you'll have themes. You can add, remove, edit the themes here. You can customize your website. So widgets you can add here. The theme editor is there, or you can edit to the code of the themes to give it a better look, or extra feature you can add here. In plugins, you can see whatever the installed plugins, and also you can add new plugins here. So in the user section, you can create the logins for your staff, team members. In the tool section, you can import and export the website settings, all these post, page, content, everything you can import or export. Next, we'll go for the setting, basic settings, and general. You click on that, you'll have the site title. If you have not set at the time of installation of the WordPress, you can set it here. It's just the name of your website, you can provide it here, and a short description, what is there inside your website, you can explain here. Then here nothing is that important. Yes, you can set the time zone so that if you schedule a post for later to be posted, Then you can just go for the your country wise time zone. Select the time zone here as for your country. Then you can customize the format, how it will look on your post, the date format, the time format, and click on save. Then one more important thing, we can go for discussion. Here this feature you can deselect. This is actually outdated and not much use of it. So click on save and select the default on avatar here. Click on save settings. This one more important feature in writing. WordPress is now giving a block editor option, where some cases it create problem to edit. So in that case you can switch to classic editor, or else it is good to have the block editor. Click on save changes. Then we'll go for the permalink. What is permalink? For this post I have the permalink structure like my website and the link and the post name I have created. So the default one is very relevant, and it is like going with the date name, which looks very odd and a lengthy one. So you can by default change to the post name. It will be your website. After that you will have the post name, whatever you're giving. Or also you can customize it with the category. You can say, you can select the category first, then post name or anything day, hours, you can select it here. So it will look like that. Category means whatever the category you are created, it will be so before your post name. So I'll go with the post name and click on save changes. Then we'll go for the looks of the website to change. We'll go for the appearance. You can install the themes here directly by searching here and click on install, and or you can just go for upload the theme. If you have created or developed or just purchased the theme outside WordPress, you can upload it here. Then click on activate the theme. It will change the whole look of your website. To delete a plugin, you can click on that, and here you'll have option for delete that plugin. Better keep only one plugin activate and one plugin for backup. If anything goes wrong, it will select from there for a good site health. So for next, we'll go for a customization of the theme. Let's go to the site identity. This is the thing you have set already. So go for this logo. If you have set a logo here instead of this text, the logo will be appear here. You can have a icon for your website. What is this icon? You can see here a icon is there. It is next to the name and the title. You can see one icon for cPanel. I see a Bluehost icon here. So these icons is a brand value. It will show the brand on the search results also. So it is better to have one icon for your website. Click on publish. Don't waste much time initially changing a lot of themes, adding a lot of plugins into your website or blog. That is not really necessary at the initial stage of your blog. The days go on, you will learn a lot of things. You will know what is required. The readers will add comments. By considering their views, you can change your WordPress site, customize the looks of your site. So don't just waste a lot of time for now. Just add some important plugins. I have a list on my post. You can see there are some important plugins I have listed. The Akismet is the default one is installed there. You have to activate it with the API key, which is free for the individuals. If you are not using this for business purpose, then you can go for the Yoast SEO. Yoast SEO is a very good plugin for your basic SEO needs. You can install the first plugin as this one. Then go for the Total Catch plugin to speed up your site. Then in the WordPress form or contacts or subscription form creation, this optimization is not important at the initial stage, but it will be a very important after using your WordPress site for few months. So I'll have different videos for all these plugins, how to set up it properly, because they will have a lot of options. I'll add a link here. You can, by clicking here, you can go to the details how to install that. Also, I'll create a video for the same. Then the most important things, why you are here, why you have created your WordPress site. We'll go for that. Creating a post. Before that, you can do one more thing. Just delete all those default. I have already deleted. You can delete those default post, the demo post, sample pages. By going to the page, you can delete all these pages. Select all these and go to the trash. Delete them and delete it from the trash as well. Empty the trash. This is a most doable thing. Then check it out. If there is some default comments, you can delete them. So it will be a clean dashboard, a clean WordPress site for you now. For going to your website, you can click here and visit site. It will be your site. You can see it here. So create a post now. I can give it a title name, whatever you want. As for your content, write your content here. Then keep publish. Before publish, you can check one by one whatever you want, like Prema link. You can edit it here. Like categories, you can create and select it here. Tags you can give for your post. Feature image, you can set it here. The script, the short form of a post, the details, the summary of your post, you can provide it here, and you can publish the post. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching this video. I think you have understand it how to install the WordPress site for your blog with a premium hosting. Please don't forget to hit subscribe, and please use the links provided in the description or on our website to sign up for hosting. Thank you, friends. Thanks. Have a great day.